Nationals to end the season.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Like you said, if you're a player on the team slash manager, all you can really do is just control your wins. Like, you don't want to. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 450 channel. I'm Daniel here with Chris.
Hello there.
And Chris, we have a very interesting topic to talk about today.
Matt, I did not think that this topic was going to be a topic that we were going to talk about in the beginning of the season, especially with the teams in the mix.
Exactly. So basically, before we start into this, everyone, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, comment, all the shebang over there. But
do it.
There's a possibility that we could have, it's very unlikely, but we could have a 5-team tie for the AL wildcards.
That's insane, though. Like, when you think about it, like, you see the National League this year, it's pretty much just like a landslide now that the Cardinals have gone on a 16-game win streak. It's pretty much just the Dodgers and Cardinals now. And then in the AL, it's the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Jays, Oakland, Seattle. Like, that's crazy. I love it.
Oh, I just sent you over the picture on Instagram, Chris, that I found it off.
Let's see this. See if I can...
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, did you change your profile picture?
In my mouth still.
You don't have a profile picture anymore. What happened?
No, I forgot. Anyhow, so
see if they can see that on the camera.
Looks like the
they can't.
It looks like a three-team tie between New York, Boston, and Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's a possibility we could have a Seattle and Oakland 5-team time as well.
That would be crazy. What would happen at that point? There'd be like a mini playoffs in the playoffs?
I have no clue. Like, I don't think that's ever happened in baseball where there's a 5-team tie.
Yeah, because we've destroyed Oakland, but then Seattle's destroyed us. We've destroyed Yankees, but Boston's destroyed us. I'm like, what do we do?
The only thing I can think about is probably the best. I don't know what you would do, but basically, like this,
I think we should just go off of run differential. Run differential seems like a good one.
Probably run differential. I would say you have to do run differential. We'll talk about that after. Let's talk about how we get to this 5-team thing first.
Yeah, that's probably important.
But we'll focus on the 3-team.
If this happens,
basically, so this for all that needs to happen. In the next 6 games, the Yankees need to go 1-5 with 1 win against Toronto. Boston just needs to go 2-4.
Which
Jays need to go 3-3 with at least 2 wins against the Yankees.
Okay.
Seattle needs to go 4-2 with 1 win against Oakland.
Okay, they won that. They won yesterday.
5-1 with 2 wins against Seattle.
Okay, so Oakland can't lose for the rest of the season. So because they lost yesterday.
1 game against Seattle. That's it.
They lost the first game yesterday. So I think
so they can't lose again.
They can't lose again, or else this ruins it. Come on, Oakland, you got this. That's so weird. I love it though. Like this whole type of race aspect is great. Meaningful baseball in September is what we all wanted to see in the beginning of the year. Obviously, it would have been nice if we kind of clinched a division right now. That would have been cool. But what's it called? The Rays are just miles ahead. It's weird. I don't like the Rays. Maybe
even just like a possibility. This is very unlikely to happen. Let's be real.
Okay, I know, but it's okay.
The possibility of just this happening, I believe, gives such a buzz to baseball that really there hasn't been in a long time.
Mm-hmm. And also something like this could be like maybe like a pre thing in case next season we do expand the playoffs with a new baseball CBA. This is kind of how like it could work. We have like more teams battling it out for like a few playoff spots, which I think is a lot more exciting.
I agree. I think it's kind of a shame that out of these 5 teams, only 2 of them are going to make it, and really only 1 of them is going to make the playoffs, right? Because the wild card's just 1 game.
Yeah, but I love the wild card game. Like, no matter who's in it, I love it.
It's just such a stressful game to watch. But
yeah,
but really, like if this 5 thing happened, I don't know how you would sort it out. I think you'd probably do best run differential would get, I would say, automatic in as the first seed. And then,
hey, I mean the Jays, let's go. We got that unlocked. For Seattle though, they're in the negatives.
2 plays 4, 3 plays 2 plays 5, 3 plays 4, and then like the winner of those games face, and then they get the second wild card.
Yeah, I feel like the Jays would have to play a game though, unless there's one team that just beat everybody up all season. I don't think that's happened. I'm pretty sure everybody's beat up on everybody. Like Seattle's good against +5 or like over 500 teams. I don't know how they would fare, but then like
I
the
mean,
run
but they could
differential
also
sucks.
just extend the season and make every team play each other one more time, and then the two top best records make it in.
Exactly. No, that would be cool as well. Like imagine it also doesn't. I mean, it could be in home ballpark. Maybe the run differential determines home ballpark for those games or something. But
Could be.
like you never know. Like I would love to see something like that, like a 5-team one game if you're out playoffs. But then like obviously it'd be cool if we had 6 teams, make it even. But I love it. Just
I think although this isn't
great.
gonna happen, what really could happen, we were talking about this before, is just a 3-team tie.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Between the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Jays.
I gotta ask you one thing though. Has a 5-team tie ever happened, or even a 3-team tie ever happened in the MLB before?
Um,
Maybe a three. I
I
doubt a
know a
five.
2-team tie has, but I've never
Yeah,
seen a 3-team tie.
yeah. I've never seen a 3-team tie.
Let's Google it really quick.
I've definitely. There's probably never been a 5-team
Yeah.
tie. The fact that this is even being brought up is kind of
Like, how
insane.
do I even Google that? Like that's how ridiculous this is
Yeah,
right now.
you kind of
Like,
when
how
you
do
go to
you
Google
even
like
Google that?
5-team MLB tie end of season.
5-team MLB
Like I know the Jays in
playoff tie.
2016 they tied the Orioles in the wild card, but they already had that
They
on
both
lock.
made
Like
it, yeah.
yeah, they already had it on lock. It was just they were battling for who got home field advantage.
Yeah, I can't find anything here.
Yeah, it's probably never happened
I
before,
know there's
which
been like a 2-team tie, and then like one of them makes it in. Like that's happened before.
well, because they have like a 1-game playoff to see
They
who
would just have a
becomes this.
1-game playoff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. hmm I'm so excited for this though. Like
I'm so hyped.
this
Like,
last week of baseball, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like I work tonight, so I'm gonna miss the first game against the Yankees series, well, most of it. But I don't work Wednesday and Thursday, so I'll be good to watch those games. So, I'll get. I'm gonna be a
so
nervous
I
wreck.
found on this MLB on MLB.com, there's an article, and
hmm
it has like all the, uh, I guess procedures on what to do if there's a tie.
Yep.
The thing is, though, only goes up to a 4-team tie. It doesn't have a 5-team tie for
Well,
the wild
14
card
tie would
spot.
be very easy. It's just everybody plays
Yeah,
everybody once. But like 5-team tie, we don't
they don't
know.
have a 5-team tie. They have a 3-team tie, which is, I guess, what we'll focus on here for a little.
Yeah, go with that because
It
that's really
says,
likely.
if, for example, the Yankees were in the top wild card spot, and the Blue Jays and Red Sox and Mariners were all tied for the second spot, so I guess this is a 4-team tie. The 3-team tie would choose/receive A, B, or C designations. What?
Hmm?
Club A
Oh,
would host Club B on Monday. The winner of
oh,
that
oh!
game
I heard
will
about
then
this
host
actually.
Club C on Tuesday to determine the second wild card spot.
Yeah, no. If this was between the Jays, the Yankees, and the Red Sox, I believe the Red Sox, if they were tied, the Red Sox would have a choice, or maybe even the Jays. Red Sox or Jays would have a choice: either play one game, you win, you make it in, or you can play both teams, and if you win one of those, you make it in.
Ah.
So, if I were a manager of a team, I would choose the 2-game approach just because, in case you lose the first game, because you're probably going to face either Chris Sale or Garrett Cole. You like the backup because Red
Yeah.
Sox second pitcher is who? Yankees second best pitcher, I believe, is.
Probably tight on.
No. What's that guy? Cortez Jr. right now.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I like the chances of Robbie Ray and Brios more than those two guys.
Yes, I think that's where if we do get into a tie here, the Jays do have the playoff depth. Like, especially if you have to play,
Manoa? I love Manoa.
like, say what we have to play. Let's do a simple one because this is a ridiculous. Say one of these teams clinch the first wild card spot, and then the Jays have to are tied for the second wild card with someone,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
It's
The
likely that we'll
that's
be
just a
tied with the
simple
Yankees.
thing to do, even though this whole playoff thing is ridiculous, like we're talking about right now. Like the Jays have the depth where they could throw Robbie Ray in the first first tiebreaker game, we'll call it, right? And then we could throw Brios the second game in the wild card, and you could still like make it into the playoffs and have Manoa start game 1 of the playoff
Yeah.
round,
Actually, I do want to
right? Like
cut you
that's
off
pretty
here.
good depth.
Yeah, the way that the rotation is lining up right now is that we have Barrios in the second game of this Yankee series, and then we have Robbie Ray in the third game. That would line Barrios for game 163, which would be the tiebreaker, and that would have Robbie Ray in lineup for the wild card game. And then there's probably what, like 3-4 days in between, like the first game of the ALDS, which would it be? Or
It'd probably be like
maybe
2 days,
two,
or something,
three.
2 days,
Yeah,
maybe
but
2 or
then
3
you
days.
could maybe throw Barrios in if
I feel
he's
like you
feeling
would do.
good,
I
maybe
feel
start
like you would
Manoa
do
first game.
probably say Barrios pitched 163,
Yeah.
and then Ray pitched game one wild card there. I feel like Manoa would go game one,
Yep. What
and
would
then
you
I
put?
feel like you would go back to Barrios.
Yeah, you even
Game
and
two.
if Brios isn't ready, you can maybe throw Ryu and Mats together in one because you really only need a four-man rotation. You can even maybe even like open with Nate Pearson and then go to somebody else because Nate Pearson is actually pretty good against the Rays, unlike Ryu. So it's hard to describe, but like we're getting a little ahead of ourselves
Yes, I
because
mean this
yeah.
this 3-team race, Chris. Like as much as I don't want to see it happen because I know it'll be stressful,
Oh my God.
but it'll also be
Yeah.
the best for like 24 to 48 hours of baseball I've ever seen in my life. I
Oh
already
my
know it.
God. Like yeah, especially if all five teams tie, everybody's be like, "What's gonna happen?" You know? And then everybody's
Like,
gonna look at the National League and be like, "What the hell, National League? Do
yeah, I don't
something!"
know what's going on with the National League. Everyone thought they were going to be the most interesting race, but really it's been the AL,
Yeah,
and it's
like
been like that for the whole month of September. To be
yeah, like
honest,
Padres just decided to suck. The Mets decided to suck. Like what the hell? What, the Giants have the best record in the National League and in all of the MLB. Like what?
like
It doesn't
really,
make any
ever since
sense.
September 1st,
Hmm.
there's been 5 or 6 teams in playoff contention every single day.
Well, yeah,
And
it really started when the Jays went on that 8-game winning streak.
yeah, and then all of a sudden when the Jays went on the 8-game run, all right, here we go. Here's another team into it, and then the Angels fell out like usual. But
Yeah, shocker.
and Oakland's coming back now. Like this is crazy. Like this is
Seattle's
actually like
Yankees now
I don't
have a
want to call it
6-game winning
historic
streak.
baseball, but it really kind of is in a sense. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to
Oh yeah.
see these many teams battling for a playoff spot with 6 games left.
No, like usually there's three maximum, but five, like come
Yeah.
on, this is awesome. I love it. And like it's not like the fifth one is like 5 games back. The fifth one is like what, 2.5, 3 games back?
I think Oakland needs to win 5 games in a row now.
Yeah, so that what they're 5 games back pretty much. And then Red
Yeah,
Sox, I guess, have
basically.
to lose everything. Which is
Yeah.
unlikely because they play the Orioles and the Nationals to end the season.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Like we said, if you're a player on one of these teams / manager, all you can really do is just control your wins, right? You don't want to be focusing like if you're Seattle, who's like, a game or and a half out or whatever, and you're in the fourth, quote unquote, fourth wild card spot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't be worrying about if the Red Sox lose 2, all we have to do is win 3. Like you know what I mean? You got to win as many games as possible. Same with the Jays, who are just out of the wild card right now, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, you got to win all your games.
yeah, the thing is with all these teams is that they control their destiny right now. Like Oakland can't lose to Seattle. Seattle can afford maybe one loss to Oakland, but not anymore because then they play the Astros after. So good luck to them. Jays play the Yankees. Yankees play us and the
That
Rays.
series, we're gonna get this video out before that series, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But that series is going to be, I think, the series of the year.
Oh yeah, like
That is the series of the year. I don't care. I think it's gonna be. It's a 3-game set, right, Chris?
3-game set in Toronto. We have Hyunjin Ryu versus Jameson Taeyong first game. Garrett Cole versus Barrios second game, and then Robbie Ray versus Corey Kluber on the third game of this series.
This series is going to be one of 2 ways. It's either going to be like a 1-0 series each game. Like, you know what I mean? Like each game's going to be 1 or 2 runs.
Exactly.
Or it's going to be like a 15-14 game. Like it's going to be either ridiculous high scoring or it's going to be no runs at all. And
Oh
I'm
yeah.
so here for it.
And my stress levels will either be here or all the way up there. And they're likely going to be all the way up there, which won't be fun. But I think that's a good point to wrap up this video.
I agree. So if you guys liking what you saw here, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and also comment what you want to see. Comment, I don't know, maybe comment the top 2 wildcard teams that you think are gonna make it.
Yeah. And if you don't say the Blue Jays, then what the heck are you doing here? I gotta wait. Before we end this, what's your prediction? Who do you think the top 2 will be?
I'm gonna say Red Sox, Jays.
I was actually gonna say Yankees, Jays. I got a feeling the Red Sox are gonna choke against the Orioles and the Nationals.
Really?
Yeah, I'm feeling it, man. I have no faith in that Red Sox team.
Okay, my ideal one is I really want to see a Mariners Jays wild card.
Oh yeah, that's ideal. No, because Canada beat
really
Canada 2.0. That'll be awesome.
Yeah,
but we suck against the Mariners, so I don't want to play them.
But it's just the Mariners. Like, who doesn't like the Mariners,
Yeah, plus they got to make the playoffs eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys later. We'll see you.